It's the Circle today, which is a company that is huge. It's like, imagine a devil's threesome between Google, Amazon, and Facebook, and this is the rotten little brat that comes along 9 months later. And a regular old Jane, kind of like me, lands a job there after breaking free of her crappy job at a call center at the local utility. And this company is huge, all providing, all powerful, and all encompassing. In exchange for making everything super easy for everyone who has anything to do with this company, be it a customer or a co-worker, the price is, having to be subject of what people think of you and have them being able to find you wherever in the world. Now, what is the same between this book and this movie? The main character, May, and her parents. Her father has multiple sclerosis, and her mother is struggling to help him through it every single day. May is very well educated, but because of her geographic location, she wasn't to do much better after college than that crappy call center job at, I think it was the electric company or something, before her friend Annie introduces her to the Circle. And as she's touring the grounds, she sees that this company has everything. An organic garden, yoga classes, daycare, a clinic. It's almost like they don't want you to ever leave. They want you to make a life there. And it's a company that provides extreme convenience in exchange for a complete loss of privacy, and it's a monster that keeps on growing. During, some parts of May's, getting to know the company, she meets Ty, who is the mole in the company. That's also in the book. And as she becomes more successful with the company, she comes up with the soul search. One good thing about the Circle is that they can find a fugitive who would kill her own children in a matter of, within 20 minutes. That's probably one good thing. There's also the bad things about it, as she grows with the company and earns the favor of the CEO and the president, her friendships with Annie, who got her into the Circle, and Mercer, who wants to see her out of the Circle, deteriorate, and her parents want less and less to do with her because they cannot tolerate the loss of privacy. What is different between the book and the movie? To demonstrate how powerful and wealthy this company, the Circle, is, they have a Beck concert during a company picnic. And May's friend, Mercer, in the movie, he's quite handsome. In the book, I don't like to bash people. That's a kitten. Based on how they look, it's not nice. But I'll just say that Mercer is a permanent resident of the friend zone, and I'll just leave it right there. And what's also different is the way it ends. After Mercer's death, when he tries to avoid being caught on camera while driving and goes off the bridge, May has a crisis of conscience and decides to make the guys on top of the heap subject of their own intrusive technology. And they don't take it so well. And then the story in both the book and the movie cap off with just life goes on at the Circle. May is still a part of it, and everyone knows it, literally. I do want to make mention of an interesting choice of Emma Watson as May. I mean, she goes from playing trailblazers like Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movies and Belle in Beauty and the Beast to this worker bee at the Circle. And I can see the Circle as kind of a dire warning about something that's already going on, that we really do loaf around on the back of technology and really take it for granted to the point where we're kind of throwing away our autonomy. Case in point, just this past week, I live in the Panhandle, the Gulf Coast area, And we just survived a hurricane and went about, I would say, about 36 hours without electricity. My son went a little bit stir crazy without TV. I at least have my books, thank goodness. But I also didn't have my job for a whole week because even though my line of work is timeless, it's still dependent upon electricity. There's also a bit of a slippery slope I've noticed with something called, I'm about to get myself in probably some big trouble talking about it, but you know what, it's a free country still. Amazon Alexa. I don't like it. You tell this thing to put on music for you. You can even identify a specific song or an artist. Tell this thing to turn on the TV for you. Tell this thing to turn on your ceiling fan. Tell this thing to set the room temperature to 68 degrees. Tell this thing to turn on the microwave. Tell this thing, eventually you're telling this thing to clean your butt for you and get you your medication. Eventually you're telling this thing to put you to sleep and choose your dream for you. What are we, a bunch of invalids? Do you not see the slippery slope of laziness on the rise? And what's the cost? And Alexa is AI, like the Circle is courting the idea of becoming AI. It knows our every move. And if Amazon is taking a hit selling Alexa, what's in it for them? Just some food for thought. I hope you will think about it. And tomorrow is the first anniversary, well, the first birthday of Books to Movies, and we'll be celebrating. I'll see you there.